There we go. Oh, that's not too bad. All right. We are starting our stream now, and welcome to the channel. So as you can see, the Dow is rallying this morning with a giant green candle off of the open. All right, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes of rallying, and I would argue bull flag forming here in the Dow. All right, but as you know, things can get really volatile from the open of the U.S. session. So we could see this come back down, all the way back down. We are in a bear market, so keep that in mind. This is not financial advice. In fact, I'll be adding a little emblem here to the emblem up here saying not financial advice. And I don't think anybody's going to take my financial advice at the moment because I am currently down $4,200 on the prop account. But that's okay. This is normal. I'm just having a drawdown. And with proper risk management, all right, this is just a normal part of trading. So now, I'm sure that if you're watching this, you've had your own drawdowns yourself, and if you've ever had a big drawdown, you may have panicked. I know that I've panicked before in a drawdown and lost an account. So it can be very tempting in the moment to try, make it up. I've lost this money. What am I going to do? I'm going to over leverage, and I'm going to make it all back in one trade or two trades, and then you find yourself in a very, very big losing trade, and you are just hoping that it will come back, and then it never comes back, right? And one reason why I'm starting this channel is because 90% of people who trade are losing traders, and the big reason for that is because of that kind of situation where we don't know how to lose. We don't know how to lose. And what I mean by that, I'm not saying that you should lose money trading, is you should not lose everything in one trade. And I mean, we've heard stories from Tom Hugard, Al Brooks, from really big traders. I've heard their stories, and all of them have a story where they completely blow up. They completely blow up their accounts, and of course, their stories end up where they turn around, they get a new account, they end up making money. But some of them, tell horrific stories of losing hundreds of thousands of dollars or tens of thousands of dollars, and blowing a lot of accounts before becoming successful, right? And there really is just two big things that we have to do, and I'm sure that you've heard this before. We have to set a stop loss, and it needs to be a small stop loss. If our stop loss is so big that we can't handle losing it, then we are trading too big, and we need to lower our size. That's really what I've learned through all of this. So what you're looking at right now is a demo prop account. So it's a challenge, is what it is. So if I'm able to make $8,000 in 1 month, then I will do a second challenge where I will need to make $5,000 in 1 month, and then they will give me a $100,000 prop account if I'm able to do both of those. Right. So as you can see right now, that is not going to be happening in the near future. But $4,000. I mean, so in my so I have a strategy, right? And in that strategy, I back tested it for like 5-6 months. So since November, from November until now, and it shows that it's profitable in every month except for February, in which in February it was break even. So hopefully this is not a February. Hopefully this is going to work out. Even though there is a drawdown, but it is okay for there to be a drawdown. I also decided to take a swing trade from Tom Hugard, and that did not go well. The idea that he had, I didn't take his trade exactly, but but that's okay. We had a stop loss. We lost $1,000 this morning, or I lost $1,000 this morning on the prop account. So yeah, I wish that would have went smoother, but that's how things goes. They just go that way sometimes. So basically what I'm doing on the prop account is I am buying or selling golfing candles. Yes. Hi. Bonjour. Comment vas-tu? Enchanté.
We're about to go.
Okay, have fun, drive safe. Yeah, couldn't beat them. They're going to, so that's my wife and my son. My son is just about 1 year old almost. And they're going to go to a dentist appointment. And it's going to be a 2-hour drive because we live in the middle of the desert, which is a lot of fun, but also it is very far away from the city. All right, so let me go ahead and explain what I'm going to explain what the strategy is. Okay, the strategy. All right. There's not, okay. The strategy. I'm going to show you my results. All right. So what I have here is, it's a little bit chaotic, all right, to understand, all right. But basically, this is a document that I'm using to back test different strategies that I see, that people tell me about, that I come up with myself, and I put them to the test, usually to hundreds and hundreds of trades. All right. So if somebody says, "Oh, there's this great strategy," and I think, "Okay, well, maybe this will work," instead of going and trading it on a live account or even demo trading it, which is really slow, I go on to TradingView, or I go on to something else, and on Trading Sim. Yes.
Do you have the keys?
Do I have the keys? I don't have the keys. Don't know. Okay, I will be right back. 1 minute. Okay. All right, I am back. All right. So basically on this, whenever I'm recording, whenever I'm testing a strategy, all I'm doing is going back and replaying the bars on TradingView or on TradingSim.com. And okay, we have a closing candle coming up here. I'm not too worried about this closing candle because it's not going to be an engulfing candle for sure. Now, probably could have shorted off the close of that candle, but always, looking in the past, it's easy to see what you should have done. I'm also working on another strategy where I trade the auto scroll. Man, it's not working. Let's see, how do I turn off the auto scroll? Alright, auto scroll, common. Auto scroll. Okay, I'm going to turn that off just for a second. It is nice having later because sometimes it will open the charts and be like scrolled way over into like a different month or something, and you're like, why? One strategy that I've been looking into is trading the opening, the 29-minute, 9:29. I'm in a different time zone. The 9:29 candle, I trade in its direction upon its close into the opening candle, of course with the stop loss. And today would have been a good example of how that would have worked. 29, and then this is 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 9:35. And then here, obviously it would be a great time to get out and take the profits from that trade. But I'm working on that at the moment. I'm going to be back testing that on TradingView or on TradingSim. Probably TradingView because it's cheaper. All right. So this strategy, all I'm doing is trading engulfing candles, right? Now, some people may say, well, that's too simple. That's not a strategy. But I have tested many strategies, and this works for one reason. Okay. Now, what you do is, I'm going to tell you what the results are here in a second. But what you do in this strategy is you will trade engulfing candles. All right. So let's look here. So let's just start here. All right. So what you do is any candle that is bigger than the candle before it, all right, is a trade signal in this strategy. Now, so this is maybe a little more flexible than what an engulfing candle normally is defined as, right? I'm very open in my interpretation of an engulfing candle. So let's say we started here. This isn't during this session, but we would trade this engulfing candle. We would short this engulfing candle, right? And as you can see, this is a losing trade. I'm not going to hide a losing trade from you, all right? But this would be an example of where we would get in short, All right, and then we get stopped out up here. The stop loss for this strategy is 1 ATR. All right, you see we had not engulfing, not engulfing, not engulfing, not engulfing, engulfing. All right, so this is an engulfing candle. So we would go short here, right? And we probably, I would imagine, not hit our stop loss. And we hold. This is what makes this strategy so great, is we hold until we get another engulfing candle in the opposite direction. Right now, sometimes, yes, it is going to come back, all the way back without giving us an engulfing candle. But usually there is some sort of engulfing candle at the bottom, near the bottom of a big trade. Right now, the win percentage for this, well, actually I still need to calculate that, but it's around 40%. Right, but when you do win, you win a lot. Right, there's trades that have happened in the last 5 months that use this strategy that make 400, 500, 600, 700 points in one trade. And that is what a lot of the biggest traders do. The turtle traders, right, their win percentage is lower than 50%, but whenever they win big, and that's what this strategy does. Also, I only trade this during the hours of the New York session, 9:30 to 4:30, right, which gives us high volume and big movements. All right, yesterday was not a winning day for that, all right, and like I said, I am in a drawdown. So here you would, let's just see how this trade will work out. All right, so this is the engulfing candle. I consider this, even though it has the big tail, it's still, I consider it's bigger than the one before it. It's the opposite color. It is a sell signal. So let's see. We would go all the way down here. All right, and then we come back, and right here we get out, and this would be a winning trade. Yes, if you're smart, maybe you end up getting out here, but to my rules, there's no getting out until there is an engulfing candle in the opposite direction. All right, so this would actually be a buy signal, right? Because if there is a closing signal that is also a signal to get in, then you get in right there. This is not financial advice. I still need to add that banner. So please, I am obviously still learning the trade. All right, I've been doing this for a couple years now, only 2 years. All right, so I'm just pointing out what I've learned, and I hope the biggest thing you can get from me is always have a stop loss, and never be oversized. Right? Do not put all your money into one trade. It is about the process. It is not about winning big, right, on the one trade that you're in love with. Okay, and I say this a lot. A lot of people are in love with one trade. Right, like here, maybe we're up quite a bit, and we're short, and no, we're not in love with this trade. We had to change our minds quick. This is an engulfing candle. Now, one of the rules is if the candles are the same size, but the signal candle, the engulfing candle, is closing with the open and close up in the direction that you're going, then it is a signal. All right, so like this one right here, I don't know if I can't get any closer, but it is the same size about. It is, I think it's a little bigger, but let's say they're the same size. This one is green, and it's a buy signal in the direction, and the upwards direction. It's sitting a little bit higher, just because the opened a little higher and the closed a little bit higher. This is a bullish sign I count this as a signal. If this green candle was the same size, but it was a little bit below the other one, I would not consider it a candle, because the price didn't close above the body of the candle. So, but this would be a buy signal, and as you can see, right, we probably don't get stopped out. It's 1 ATR. I really doubt it, and we end up. Oh yeah, gonna be looking for anything that closes us, because sometimes it closes us. All right, and then here, and then for some reason, MT4 Trader does white candles. Now on TradingView, they do not do any of those white candles. Like this, it's a doji candle, very, very, very even on the open and close of that candle. And so I would say I'm going to count what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go to TradingView and open up the Dow to see if open up TradingView and open the US 30, and I'm going to I'm going to see if it's the same color candle or not. All right, auto. All right. One thing that I've done that might help you out, even if you think, you don't want to listen to what I have to say. I wouldn't listen to what I have to say about where the market is going, all right, or anything like that. But if you are watching, the one thing you can get from me is I have a lot of experience with the TradingView. All right, one thing I love about TradingView is I have these vertical lines by Chris Chapman. It's an indicator. It tells where the high and low of the previous day were, and also I have the days of the week. So I put in day of week in the indicators, and yeah, it's by John is Trading. You put it in there, and it will color code the days for you. I went and put in my own colors. Like this is purple, so I know that it is Tuesday, which is great because for my strategy. Blue is Monday. It's Monday. Orange. Is it? Orange is no, green as Wednesday, orange as Thursday, and red as Friday. All right, and then okay. Well, so we go back. Normally, when you're in the middle of a trade, it's going to be very easy to see what color that is. Let's say it's green. All right, if it's a green candle, then we are out here because this is a engulfing candle. So we went from here all the way up to here. We were able to capture this whole green candle almost. And we are getting out, taking our profits. We are also going short, and we are losing because of the ATR, but because of the stop loss, which is great because the stop loss saves us here. And this is definitely a pretty big trade. And the last one, pretty big trade. So just up to there, we're in the positive, just trading engulfing candles. What is this madness that is happening? We are straight up, and then we are straight down. This could be not a good day to trade the Dow, because that is not normally what happens. I mean, I guess on the 15-minute chart, we are on the 15-minute chart, and we have this giant green candle followed by a giant red candle, well, 2 candles down. And I'd say on the 15-minute chart, that's not normally the case. So if we look on the 5, it's just going to be destruction. Just completely, yeah. So yeah, that's an interesting start to the Dow session. So I would not be surprised if we keep going further down, or we go sideways. I would be surprised if we break the highs. But like I said, this is not financial advice. I wonder if I can I'm just going to add a symbol real quick. That just says, let's see. All right, I'm going to get something that says not financial advice and add it. Not financial advice. There's a mass that says that. I am not a financial advisor. That's pretty funny. I just need something simple, just text. I could just copy and paste it from Word. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll show you what I'm doing here. So what we'll do is we'll just not financial advice ever. All right. We'll just give the snip shot. Oh, we have a candle closing. Yeah. So this is probably not going to engulf the. Oh wait, we're gonna be on the 15-minute chart. Yeah, it's definitely not going to. It's not engulfing anything. No way. Impossible. Yeah, I say impossible. It could. Anything could happen, and that's what I always say. Anything could happen at any moment. What do I have here? The moving average. The 14 moving average. To me, what good is the 14 moving average? If I'm going to use a moving average, it's going to be 100 or 200. Even the 21 would be better than the 14 moving average. What is the deal? You know, yeah, I am a big fan. I am a big fan of the there we go, of TradingView. Some of the presets that they put onto the MT4 trader are just, I don't know, they're foreign to me, I guess. It's just probably just me. I'm just not used to it. But whenever I first started using MT4 Trader, I was like, what am I looking at? Let's see. So let's look at the chart one more time. So, yeah. Okay, nothing on the 15-minute chart. Yeah. All right, so I'll show you real quick. If you are on MT4 Trader and you are having a hard time getting the chart to look like what you want it to, I'm going to show you how to do that, how to get your chart, if you're wanting it to look like this, the red and green candles. I can show you how to do that. All right. I'm just going to open a random chart window. Okay, so this is what it looks like whenever you first pull it up. This is what it looked like for me. I don't know about you. So what you can do is you can change the template. I don't like any of the templates. So I made the template I made my own template. Yeah, terrible. I don't know. In my opinion. That's just my opinion. All right. No. Anyways, so you can look around on these templates if you want to do that. Or you can create your own template. So I have it set as AAAAA, right? Which means I had to delete this now. Oh, I put it all at the very ends. I have way too many open. Some of these, my broker does not give me a good enough spread to trade these for my life. Like the Japanese market, the ask is so much higher It's a huge difference. It's actually not too bad right now. That's a 5. Yeah, that's not too bad at the moment. But sometimes, oh my goodness. Yeah. So, okay. Well, I guess I didn't need to get rid of that. But so I have all these open. I'm not trading them right now. But you can just, if you want to get rid of these, you can just right click them and close. So I'm not going to at the moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open a new one and I'm going to show you how to get this to look. If you're wanting the ATR and the chart to have the green and red candles, then we can do that. Alright, so we'll just right click something, chart window. Alright, and then we can go to properties. Alright, and then we just change things. So foreground white, that's the numbers and I think it's the stripes as well. Though the grid is actually the stripes. The foreground is the numbers. Alright, and then bar up. The lime is fine, I guess. I may change that. Bull candle is going to be green. I want it to be green, okay? Let's just, maybe forest green might be too dark. I don't know what you want, but I changed them all the same color. Okay, so bar up, bar down, bull candle is some kind of green, whatever green likes your fancy. All right, bear candle, I have all the bears red. I'm gonna go crimson. Crimson looks nice. Crimson. Oh, line graph. What is oh yeah, the line. Oh, I need to change first. We had to go and change it from bar chart. All right, this is an older way of charting the market, right? So before there was, computers and everything, people would they would get the numbers like over the phone or something, and then they would draw them on a piece of paper. So if you listen to different people, you're going to hear them talk about that. Well, it's not what I want. Candlesticks. Why did it not change from candlesticks? Oh, there we go. All right. Oh no, I just opened a. What did I just open this? What did I do? Oh, I just did a sell limit. Okay, so it didn't actually fill. Thank goodness. Okay, well. Anyways, back to properties. I'm glad that did not actually make a trade. Alright. That's okay, I could have just got out immediately. Okay. Alright, so the colors, okay, bear candle, crimson. Line graph. I don't know what that's gonna do. Oh, that's okay. Maybe that's the line. Line graph, I'm just gonna say none. Volumes, green, ask line, Y, bull, bar down, we want that to be red. Okay. Bar, oh, I got them backwards, no? Oh, it changes it. So, yeah, there you have it. And then, let's go back to properties. I'll just show you this one more time. All right, the background, I do black because it's like night mode. It just looks better, I think. And then the grid is light gray. That's this. It looks white, but it's actually gray. the bar up is just, it's the tells. So if you have a tells on there, the bar up, it's just the tells, right? So you had to have that green. If you don't have that as anything, you won't see the tells at all. Bar down, that's the if it's a red tell. Then we have a bull candle. A bull candle is, don't overthink it, it's just a green candle, that's all it is. Bear candle, it's just the red candle, so we make it red. The line graph, I have it as none. Not real sure what that even does. What does it do? I don't know. Alright, volumes, I don't know why the volume's not showing up. Lime green, which is fine. Ask line is the line that's supposed to be here. I don't think this one has the ask line there. It may be too close. And then the top level is red. And then if we go to common, the ask line, you can turn on the ask line. And that's where you'll get filled at. So if you're trading and you want to know how good of a price you're going to get, you turn on the ask line, and that will tell you how good of a trade you're going to get. This is the hour chart, so you're not seeing the ask line. But if we put in 15 minutes, you can see the ask line there. So the price is at the gray line, but if you trade, then you're going to get whatever is at the red line. That's what you're going to be filled at. And you can see, if you look at some of these, if you look at, say, Bitcoin, the ask line is going to be, higher, or something random, maybe like XRP or, random coins that they might have on there, or maybe a market that is closed, like the Chinese market. If it's closed right now, I don't think it is, but if it was closed, or not closed, but if it was like out of session, still trading, the ask might be really high, and when you get filled, you're going to be down quite a bit of money. So you got to be careful about that. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go back to our chart. This is exactly how I have it. I could show you my settings here. So I just have a brighter green, brighter red. Now, if you want to insert an indicator, you can just go to, indicators. You can just go insert, and you need an indicator. You can just click on the indicator that you need. I do find the MT4 indicators to be very limited. So usually when I trade, I pair it with the trading view, and just I put in the US 30. I'm trading the US 30 at the moment. Okay. All right. So, yeah. I don't know if this is going to do anything for a while. Probably not. I'm going to take a break and come back in about, let's see if, I don't know if I have anybody who is watching my stream. I don't know how I can tell that. All right. I don't want to play it. Okay. So, do I have anybody? One watching, probably myself. So, I probably just take a break. But, yeah, maybe somebody will come back and watch this later. I'm just going to start creating content, and should probably record some of the things that I'm saying and putting it on the channel as videos. So I'll probably start working on that pretty soon. All right. Well, if you are watching, thank you. Comment below and let me know that you are here, that you want to see more content, and we will trade the market together. I will not be in the market until I get a buy or sell signal, for sure. So, all right. So I'm gonna take a break. All right. I will be back whenever there is a trade signal coming. I love looking at my channel through my channel. Is it creating like a vortex? No. Break the space-time continuum or something. This is what it looks like on TradingView. Yeah, so no engulfing candles today. Probably when I get back, I'm gonna be back testing an opening, a 1 minute opening strategy on TradingView. So if you are interested in that, we can do that. Stock market. So in 1 minute, the candle will close. Is doom. On the 1 hour chart, we're getting a engulfing candle down. 4 hour chart, engulfing candle down. Let's look, what is the 1 day? Okay, so real quick, let's just go over what our trend is, or what I interpret it as. I'm not a financial advisor. Alright, so on the 5 minute chart, oh my goodness, okay, let's turn auto scroll back on. Auto scroll. There we go, okay. Oh, we are sideways. In my opinion, on the 5 minute chart, we're sideways. But this is not financial advice. Sideways on the 15 minute chart. Sideways on the 30 minute chart, though we are coming from an uptrend. And then looks like the Dow, the hour chart, uptrend. 4 hour charts, not clear. Downtrend, then uptrend, I guess. Day chart, downtrend, clear downtrend. Week. This is when we start looking at the overall, what the Dow's doing. Uptrend on the week chart. And the month chart, it's definitely an uptrend. Looks like it's a pullback. That's all this probably is. It's a pullback. But it could be. Or it could keep going down. We don't know. That's the trick about pullbacks, is when is it going up? Okay. All right.